With a simple jig and a pattern, you can use your table saw to cut multiple identical pieces. The jig is described in issue 81 of Shopnotes magazine. It's just a T-shaped auxiliary fence that clamps to the saw's rip fence. The blade is adjusted to just under the horizontal guide arm. The secret is to align the edge of the fence with the outside edge of the blade. A small square helps with this alignment, but I like to leave a little wiggle room and then fine-tune the placement with some test cuts. The pieces I'm cutting are for a corner cupboard. First I made an MDF pattern the exact size and shape of my pieces. You'll see that in a moment. Next I glued up a blank for each shelf and cut them close to finished shape on the bandsaw. Then I used carpet tape to hold the pattern onto the blank. Now during the cut, the pattern will ride against the guide arm, and the blade will trim the blank. After the first pass, you can see that the cut isn't perfectly flush with the pattern. A minor adjustment of the fence takes care of that. Now that the blade is aligned with the end of the guide arm, the blank is cut exactly flush with the pattern. I can just continue around the remaining sides to cut the blank to shape. This technique can also be used to square up a panel. This works really well with pieces that are too large to handle easily with a miter gauge. First, draw a line square with an edge. Then fasten a cleat along the line. You can use carpet tape if you don't want to leave any marks, otherwise you can tack it in place with nails or screws. Now as the cleat rides along the guide arm, the corner is squared up. And you can adapt this technique to cut a taper along an edge too. You can get more details about pattern cutting in issue 81 of Shopnotes magazine.